You also have to become aware of your denial on this journey, because denial is a piece that comes in to protect that undeveloped part of you, like the inner you that never got the love, the care, the support, like whatever you missed. Like, we use that denial, and your denial keeps also is what keeps you stuck with these narcissists, because you deny the truth. You deny that love is pain. Love is you being neglected. Love is you having no wants, no needs, no voice. You're just the silent little robot yes man that pleases and does and gives of all yourself. Because again, that's what was normalized to you. And to think outside of that breaks the illusion of what love is, of what you received from your parents. And it causes, like, you have to start looking at the truth once you break the denial. And that's what causes you to start thinking like, damn, was I ever loved? Is this love? Is it love to be fucking miserable all the time? Like, what the hell? And as you start breaking all these pieces down, you start understanding what has happened to you, and you understand like what you missed. A safe place for you to be, exist, to have needs, to have wants, to have them be met. Like, cause I lived in a home where needs, wants did not exist. I didn't have the option. I was like I said, the little robot child yes man that did what the parents said because they were overlords. I never got a chance to grow into who I truly wanted to be until I started doing this work. And you have to see this if you want to heal and get out of these things. Like, you have to shatter the veil of illusion, the veil of denial, like, because you can't keep denying yourself. If you want to heal, you cannot keep denying that the fact that you are in so much pain and hate and turmoil. Like, you have to start acknowledging those things, because those are the things that are trying to scream at you and yell at you like, hey, something's wrong here. You got to start paying attention to this stuff. And it's hard and it's heavy. And like, once you become aware and you're like, when the things I say are resonating with you, it's because parts of you understand this and you know this, you know something's wrong, and you may not be able to pinpoint it. Like, this was my problem. I knew something was wrong, but I didn't have the faculties or the ability to be like, this hurts. My parents are abusing me and hurting me and not loving me. And I'm so fucking developmentally like challenged as this little girl who can't like get a leg up and leg out because I wasn't allowed to say no. I had to keep taking, you have to keep taking the abuse in order to live and like get these minuscule crumbs of bullshit. And like, this is why I say you have to revamp your entire views on what love is. And you have to start knowing, like, how do I want to feel? Like, how do I want to feel? Is this what I want for the rest of my life? Like, you have to face and ask yourself these hard ass questions. And like, that's how you start building the ability to be like, okay, it's safe for me to feel. It's safe for me to want different. It is safe for me to fucking crush these walls of family dysfunction, years and lifetimes of ignorance, of neglect, of being so fucking hurt and anxious and tired of giving your all to never be met, to never be poured into. Like, when you start seeing all these things you've missed, the things you don't allow yourself to have, you have to start creating space and awareness so you can begin creating these things and have the ability, like, build this ability to feel and name what has happened to you and grieve through this. Grief is a huge component on this journey. You will have to grieve everything, your parents, if they're still alive, everything you have lost, never having safety, never having a place where you could speak freely, never having support in your life, never having support to chase your dreams, to dream bigger, to live out of survival. Like, we as trauma survivors and CPTSD survivors, like, you don't have much of a life until you start awakening, until the pain becomes so much and you start saying like, fucking no more. I'm not neglecting myself anymore. I will not live in pain anymore. And when you reach that point, you're ready to begin this healing work. And I can help you get there. I lay out the complete foundation, and it's a 6-week practice, but really, like, the work I teach, it's not done in 6 weeks. Like, you have to carry this forward into the rest of your life until you can build a new solid foundation for yourself, where you are feeling, where you're aware of your nervous system, where you're building awareness on what has happened to you, what you believe you're worthy of in your life, what you believe life is. Because a lot of us have to deconstruct all these programs that were built into us by narcissistic parents, unhealthy and unaware parents, because you can't build a healthy life if you're neglecting yourself, you're self-abandoning, you're not feeling anything, and you're looking for people who can't love you, don't show you any kind of care. Like, when you keep looking for care and love and like, see me, see this pain, see what I have gone through, by people who cannot do that, you are hurting yourself. You are hurting yourself, and you heal yourself when you stop doing that. And you look at little you, and you start being like, baby girl, I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry this was your life. I'm so sorry it's been so fucking painful. Like, you start this, and this is you again learning to take accountability for your healing journey, to stop putting it on others. Like, and it sucks when you've never had support, love, or care in your life, to then now be like, well, fuck, I gotta do all this myself now. Yeah, you do. You have to. If you want to change, like, you have to reparent yourself. Like, your life depends on it, because it does. If you want change, if you've reached your breaking point where enough is enough, you have to become everything you've been seeking out of everyone else. And I can show you the blueprint how. By feeling, learning your nervous system, coming into touch with what has happened to you, looking at how the events of your life have shaped your beliefs, what you think is possible for you. And by looking at these things, I teach you how to deconstruct and start asking you, what do you want to experience? How do you want to feel? And you have to start living your life not from the lens of your trauma anymore, but to what you want to create for yourself, what you want to have, what you want to be, where you want to live, what you want to do. And like, these are all things, like, this was foreign to me in my home. Nobody took the time to be like, hey, you could live outside of this. You could have a big ass life. You could have more than what your parents ever had. Like, you have to start thinking of these things if you want to create different. Because I've said this a lot in my past videos, like, when you keep thinking of it in the trauma forms, like in the, I gotta love, this person has to love me, I can't love me, I'm not doing that, nobody taught me how to do that. Like, when you keep thinking and creating from a past point, all you get is more trauma. Like, Unlocking Life helps you look and become aware of all these blind spots, and like, helps you walk through what you've been through, so you learn to partner with yourself and again have that parent you never had. And that's what you need to help like jumpstart your journey out of the trauma and the crap and the loops you keep repeating. You heal the loops by seeing yourself, by feeling what you need to feel, and by becoming more focused on how you want to feel. And yet at the same time, knowing as your triggers come up, as traumatic things come up, you know how to meet them, how to soothe them, how to be there for those little parts of you that are still stuck in the trauma, that still believe nobody's going to be there for me, nobody's going to see me, I'm not safe. You have to calm and soothe these parts, and I show you how to do this so you can help yourself raise yourself up and create a better life for yourself after trauma. Link is in the bio. I love you guys.